Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's video. Previously, some viewers left comments asking me to talk about RCH tokens. Today, we will focus specifically on the top 20 mysterious major holders of RCH. The analysis tool we are using is called gmgn.ai. You can search for RCH or its smart contract within the tool to see the interface. This software is quite user-friendly, and I recommend it for beginners who are just getting into DeFi. If it's your first time using a DEX, this tool is very straightforward. First of all, the number one holder is not surprising, it's the official LP pool, holding the largest amount of tokens. The highest amount of tokens bought was 5 million RCH, which has now increased to 7.7 million. From the current price trend, you can see that it spiked on the first day, followed by a few days of extremely high trading volumes. As the volume started to decrease, a lot of early FOMO, fear of missing out, and speculative players began selling off, leading to a weaker market trend. We can see that the average price is currently close to 1.4. Early investors generally bought in at prices ranging from 0.4 to 1.2, while later investors entered at prices between 1.4 and 3.5. Many of the later investors who bought in at higher prices have already exited at a loss, which has led to the current price being a tug-of-war point. The price isn't dropping further because even at the current levels, there's no significant loss, and buying interest remains. Similarly, there aren't many sellers because early investors have been washed out, and those who are stuck with their holdings are not selling. The recent market crash also caused some to cut their losses, so now we are actually in a foundational phase. To put it simply, although the lower boundary is relatively weak, it has managed to hold steady. Let's take a look. The first entity is the pool, which is easy to understand. The second wallet is a major holder who purchased 700,000 RCH at an average price of around $2. This wallet made two significant purchases, one during the 6th round and another during the 9th round. Therefore, it wasn't part of the initial wave of foundational buyers but rather bought in during the second wave. If we want to examine this wallet, how should we proceed? You can click on it, and currently, you can see it's the largest holder. By clicking on its position, you can view it in the Blockchain Explorer. However, I usually don't use this method. Instead, I use another tool, which is quite similar, called DEX Tools. It's more convenient for me. I just click on it here and then click the Blockchain Explorer. I think GMA is also good, but not as convenient as DEX Tools. In DEX Tools, we can see the wallet, which has been heavily involved in Uni. This person has done a lot with Uni, and we can see that on SOFA. They bought a large amount of end products. This is likely a user who was recommended SOFA products and then bought RCH from SOFA. Additionally, they received over 9,000 RCH from an airdrop, indicating they have substantial capital. The wallet shows that they hold a significant amount of RCH, approximately over 60%. The wallet is relatively clean, with some activity in staking, but overall, it appears quite straightforward. We see that besides SOFA, there aren't many other tokens in this wallet, indicating that this is not a professional trader but rather a major holder. Let's go back and look at the third-ranked holder, who has been a hot topic in the community. This third-ranked wallet is quite intriguing for a few reasons. Firstly, the buying cost is very low, around 1.2. This holder entered on the first day, and what's remarkable is that they made 61 purchases, buying continuously without regard to the price. They bought more whenever the price dropped, never selling even at higher points, and kept buying during dips. If we open their wallet address, it's interesting to see that they are currently in a slight profit. They always buy, using both ETH and USDT, and constantly add to their holdings. This holder is essentially a long-term investor with an average buying price of around 1.2, which is a common average price for many investors. Their strategy clearly indicates a long-term perspective, unconcerned with short-term fluctuations between $1 and $3, aiming for higher targets. Next, let's look at the wallet named Day86, which appears to be a secondary transfer wallet. Both of these wallets, as we've analyzed, belong to Hashkey. However, whether they are controlled by a major holder at Hashkey or by the institution itself is unclear. There are no buying or selling records, suggesting that the tokens were transferred from another source. This is a good indicator of their origin. Then we have this whale who bought 380,000 tokens and is at a floating loss with a cost basis of 1.47, which is quite apparent. This whale is also at a loss, with a cost basis of 1.6. So why is this price considered relatively safe? It's because the major holders ahead of us are all at a floating loss and are likely not moving their holdings. There is also smart money, which currently holds about 1% of the total and is in profit. They bought at 0.37 and have not moved their position, buying initially at 0.81 and holding. This indicates they started buying on the first day and continued buying until reaching 1.65. We observed they bought at 7, made minor sales, buying twice and selling 4 times. You can view all these details by navigating through the page, so I won't go into too much detail here. You can see for yourself, buying at a cost of 1.5, which is quite reasonable. This way, we can see from the software that the majority of the top 50 holders are either breaking even, making a small profit, or at a floating loss. There aren't any holders making huge profits or incurring significant losses. This one holder might be losing more as they probably bought a significant amount at around 2.5. There is a cornerstone holder with 150,000 tokens at a cost basis of 75, which hasn't moved. We have noted that a considerable number of new buyers have entered the market in recent days. The top 50 holders are consistently seeing new entrants, who are also holding without selling. Thus, the tokens have already changed hands substantially. Therefore, if you're considering buying at the current price level, I wouldn't recommend going all in. If you really think the RCH project is promising and you've had a good experience using SOFA, I recommend investing gradually over time. You can check on the whales by clicking through the page, which is quite interesting. You can see what the major holders are doing every day. For instance, if there is an event and someone suddenly buys a lot, you can click to see who it is. You can filter to view only large purchases by selecting the whale option. For example, today we see someone bought over 30,000 tokens. We can click to view their wallet and see that they are making a profit. This person is a swing trader, as they play with various tokens, not just RCH. You can see their activities, such as starting a position at 1.16 and currently having RCH as their largest holding. All these details are clear, so I won't go into specifics. So, if you hold RCH, you can check out this page to see what the elites are doing, right? And of course, there's the smart money, which refers to those who only make money in the RCH market. For example, this person actually had a small loss today, right? They bought at 1.2 and then sold at 1.13, 1.15, taking a loss, but overall, they're still making money. The smart money generally performs well in RCH overall. You can see they're still in a floating profit state, even though today saw some fluctuations. They might have sold a few times around their profit points, but recently, many people trading cryptocurrencies have been losing money. Currently, I think there are 2 key points to focus on. One is at the end of this month, as there are many options expiring, and many players with expiring contracts might enter the market. The second is July 5th, because July 5th is the longest term purchase point from when RCH was first released. This means if many large holders thought the price was high on the first day and chose to earn, their funds should unlock around July 5th. So, this point could potentially be a significant volatility point. We're not saying it will go up or down, both are possible. But at this point, some long-time RCH users might take their money out from SOFA to see if they'll do some operations, like opening positions or something else. But for now, it looks like the necessary cleansing has mostly happened. You can see this from the trading volume, reaching what we might call a Nash equilibrium, right? Everyone is smart and unwilling to move. That's it for today's video. Bye-bye.